I just had a look at the latest crate mod update and it is huge. In fact, these are all of the additions in this update, and over here we have all of the art changes. A lot of copper going on over here, but that's because they changed the copper texture of everything, as I mentioned in my latest video. And over here, all of the additions, I mean, there's a lot of cardboard going on, but there is one small tiny thing here, actually the tiniest thing out of all of the additions. This thing right here, the factory garage. I really did not understand how huge this thing is. So in my last video, I used it together with a couple of package frog ports, a chain conveyor, and a chest and a packager, so I could send over stacks of iron to this chest just by changing the UI. Look at this. Ooh, frog goes crazy, spits out a cardboard box. This frog sucks it up and boom, gets unpacked into the chest. And that's also the first thing you see on the ponder. But what I missed, first off, there's a lot going on down here. I missed the next scene. I don't know how I did it, but there's more. So let's see if I can figure this one out. In this vault, I want to have zinc and copper. So I'm going to get the zinc and copper ingots. And then I'm going to use this little item hatch here and just collect them in. Ooh. Now, if you've played Create, you know what zinc and copper do. Together, they mix into brass. And I keep my brass in this chest over here. And I want it to be full at all times. But today, I decided to take a stack and now it's not full anymore. So how do we fix that? Well, I have my brass making machine over here. I have my ingredients over here. And I have my storage over here. I need something to track the storage of the brass and the storage of zinc and copper, and then send out zinc and copper to the brass machine when I need more brass in the brass storage chest. Whew. That's a lot. And before I show you how to do this the correct way after the latest update, I'm going to show you how I would have done it before. Here we go. Zinc and copper is coming out onto the belt from our vault. And if I power this now, it's going to start making brass. Yippee! And it's going down to the belt. It's heading over to my chest. And you know, this works. It's going to start filling up over here. But also when it fills up, we're going to have a bunch of brass ingots laying here on the belt. And oh, there's so much copper and zinc out here. Yeah, this is not the greatest solution. So it's time to bring out the packager and the factory gauge and see how we can make this incredibly efficient. Step 1, getting rid of this belt. So let's place out a couple of cardboard blocks here. And then we place out our packager here. We get a stock link and then we link up the factory gauge to this stock link and place it over here. This factory gauge is going to be for our brass ingot production. That's what we want. And now we need to place out 2 more factory gauges, and these are going to be the recipe for getting brass, which is, of course, copper and zinc to get 2 brass ingots. So I place out copper and zinc here, and then now it's linked up to the stock link over there, and we can see how much copper and zinc we have in our vault. Then we can connect this up to the brass ingot by right-clicking and doing add new connection. And then we right click here and do the same thing another time. Now, 1 copper and 1 zinc is going to make 2 brass ingots. There we go. No target amount set. Oh, I have to set it in here as well. Okay. Before I do that, there are a couple more things to set up. What's going to happen here is the system is going to realize we don't have enough brass in here. We need another stack. And then it's going to start sending out the items needed to make it from this vault here into this packager, turn it into a cardboard box, and then this mechanical saw is going to saw it up and put the items from the cardboard box onto the belt again. Once it's done, we need to put it back into a cardboard box, and I don't know, but I think this is the only way to do it. This is how to do it in the ponder, and I can't think of a better way. So basically, the brass is going to go into this barrel that is then going to go into the packager that is then going to go out onto the belt that is then going to be transported over here and into another packager and put into our chests. Yeah, I know. So now that all of that is set up, I'm pretty sure we just need another stock link here linked up to our network. And then I should be able to say, yeah, it's got 3,393 brass ingot in here. How many stacks is there in a chest? It should be 54 for a double chest, right? Let's do 54 stacks because that is what we want in here. Oh, this is so cool. We got 53 out of 54 stacks. Oh, it needs to make more brass, but it's red. That's because it needs an address. And here's a problem. I don't know how to do that because I know you can give addresses to frogs, right? I can tell this guy to be called subscribe to Shalz. Oh no. Apparently subscribe to Shackles. And this is the address, and we can do the same thing with the mailbox over here. I give it a name, and it's just going to be visible on top. But I can't give this an address, as far as I know. So do I have to use a frog on the belt? Is that it? Now we have brass storage. Can I set the address over here to be brass storage? Maybe. Now it should work, right? Isn't that it? It should start. Yeah. Yes. It did it! It's sent out to the vault. Hey, we're gonna need some copper and zinc to be sent out into the brass production because we need a whole new stack. Let's see what happens. We have the package. Oh, there's a lot of packages coming. Yes, they get sawed up, put in, and mixed. Ha! And then please, No, it doesn't work. Oh, I thought I had it. What? No, it should work. I'm just kidding. I need a lever here, right? That's it. Put lever here, turn it on. You get a cardboard box, it goes out. And please go in. Okay, no, now it's just sitting inside of here. I'm very confused here. It looks like the frog is not going to work. And in the ponder, it also looks like they're not even using anything that has an address. All right, I killed the frog, but I think I have an idea on how to fix this. Inside of here where I put the address, I could probably just put an asterisk because it doesn't say that in that UI, but in the Frogport UI, it says leave empty to match non-addressed or use asterisk as a text wildcard. And I'm guessing it's that asterisk. I don't know. So right now it's set to 53 stacks, and that is also what we have in here. I'm going to get one more stack into here and then see if this works now. So it should start getting the packages out either way. Yeah, what? Okay, I don't... Okay, and then it's just gonna go into here? Did I do it? Did I do it? We got one package in, two more. It's gonna have to do this a bit faster, actually. Can we speed this up a bit? There is a lot to go through here. An entire stack. Come on, send them out, send them out. You know what? This is cool and all, but I feel like the mechanical belts are kind of outdated now. I truly want to understand how this works, but screw the belts. I mean, come on. I think it's time I rebuild this, but with chain conveyors instead. Look at this entire system here. This thing is crazy, and I don't even know if it works yet. I did the same thing with asterisks on the frogs here because it accidentally started spitting out boxes earlier and they just went everywhere and I couldn't fix it with the addresses. So I'm doing stars for now and then we'll see what happens because this thing is very interesting. Over here we have the, of course, copper zinc storage, and it's going to send out stuff onto this chain. This frog picks it up, puts it into the brass machine. The brass machine deposits it into this barrel that then goes into this frog, and now it's actually called brass sucker. That's a new address. This guy spits out the brass sucker onto this chain instead, and then it goes over here, and hopefully the brass sucker sucks it up. I guess it licks it up, not sucks, but it's funnier. It's fun. And this is, of course, our little board with all the information we need. We have 23,000 of each. So let's say I want to get 10 brass ingots into this chest. Let's go into here, hold it, and do 10. Now we should see this thing pick up the signal. Yes, it does. We get a box out, and this one picks it up, goes into here, gets turned into brass, and then into a box. And then it just stays. Ah, wait, this is too far away. I'm stupid. There we go. Yes! Sending out the stuff. Do I need to call this brass sucker, or is the sign working? Let's see where the boxes end up. They're gonna go over here, and hopefully... Oh! The brass sucker is sucking. It's eating it. 10. No way. You know what? Screw it. We want a stack. Show me the tongue. Oh, I love the whole process of the frog to the left picking it up. It gets turned into brass. It heads into the other frog and gets spit out onto the other conveyor. Now, I got another comment by someone whose name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Apparently, drills drop mine blocks straight onto belts. And that's very interesting because whenever I make a cobblestone generator, I always struggle with this stuff. Let's place out a drill here and then waterlog this star and a lava. And that is cobblestone. Obviously, not the most efficient way to make cobblestone with crate, but it's very cheap and very simple. Let's see now. It breaks it, and how does it drop straight onto belts? That's the question, because right now it drops here, which is what it's always done. Is that... Oh! That's crazy! Yeah, the block doesn't disappear. So that means if we now get a shaft here, obviously now it's going to go back to actually breaking the block. Then we do the belt underneath. And now it doesn't happen. We can do full speed on this one, and it's just going to head out into the world. Very nice. So I briefly touched on the fact that the redstone link is now andesite tier. That's not it. We also have a new item called the transmitter. And this thing is used to craft all of the link blocks. So the stock link, everything. The transmitter is made from a lightning rod, 3 copper sheets, and a redstone dust. And also the copper sheet texture is changed. I'm pretty sure this is visible on one of the new ponders for this update, but basically depots on trains can be used. Let's drop a slab onto here, and as you can see, it's working. Let's get the slab on. And can we drop things on though? Yeah, we can. Talking about the trains and depots, there's another thing I did in the last episode that I now know is wrong. When I made the train schedule for this horse here, I made sure, yeah, here it is. I made sure it left after the cargo was idle for 5 seconds at both stations. You don't have to do that. There is actually a new action here called deliver package. You get a little package icon. Drives to the station with the correct post box. You don't have to do anything else. A very cool addition that I'll definitely use on multiplayer servers. Now you're probably asking, Shalz, why are you holding a ladder right now? What does this have to do with anything? Well, we have another very small addition, but one thing that I have actually wished to have for a while now. So Create adds its own types of ladders. We've got andesite, brass, and copper. And the thing is, when you place them out, they have this little hatch up here. So when they released this, I thought that meant these ladders could hang. So normal ladders, obviously, if you remove the blocks behind them, they disappear. And I thought, oh, these ladders are going to be able to go down without having blocks behind them. Yeah, but no. If you broke the blocks behind, it broke. But not anymore. Some more elevator related stuff. This bell here dings when you get to a new floor, and now apparently you can use the normal Minecraft bell as well to ding when you get to a floor. At least that's what I think. I'm just reading the changelog here. So if we go to another floor, is this gonna bling ding? Yeah, but it also says sliding doors placed in front of contraption mounted sliding doors now open and close automatically. And I don't know if this is it, but I really hope it means we have double doors that open on the outside as well. Because whenever I make an elevator with Create, I have a hard time making it look good with the doors on the outside because they don't open together with the elevator. And then I have to place a redstone link here and then link it up to the doors. So I really, really hope this means that these doors will open when the elevator comes down. Yes! That makes elevators infinitely easier to make. Great stuff. They added a keybind. And I want to know what it is. Open block rotation menu. So this is for rotating blocks with the wrench, I'm pretty sure. When I right-click this, I'm gonna spin around. And now then if I hold H, oh, that's good. I'll probably use this. There's several times I'm just clicking on all different sides, especially with deployers. I find myself doing that with deployers all the time. I place one out and then like, no, it needs to go down. No, not the hand. No, I want to rotate it so the hand is, oh, there we go. Yes. But no, I guess we can just, ooh. According to another comment, the cardboard hiding feature actually has another feature. I can't take that seriously. If I get out a bunch of creepers here and if I go into survival mode, they're gonna see me. But then they don't. But then if you get really close, they do. I've seen Theo and Rage make videos where they build the viewers' ideas, and it seems very fun. So I want to do it. Give me some ideas in the comments, and I might just build them. That would be very funny to do. Thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you want more. Goodbye.